Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shetler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Looking for a career where you can make a real difference? The Keokuk County Sheriff's Office is now hiring deputy sheriffs. Starting salary is $74,000 with higher pay and a $5,000 hiring bonus for certified officers. Enjoy excellent benefits, paid time off, and even a take-home squad vehicle after field training. Apply by August 14th. Learn more at keokukcounty.iowa.gov or call 641-622-2727. Make a difference and serve your community.
Fire up your tractor and celebrate the spirit of 76. Join the 6th annual Travis Griner Memorial Tractor Ride on Saturday, August 8th in Keota. Registration begins at 6:30 a.m. at Griner Crop Service, east of the Keota Water Tower. Enjoy coffee, donuts, lunch, and a scenic 60-mile ride. Free will donations benefit local causes. Be part of this great tradition while remembering Travis and Marvin Griner.
Nice weather is finally here, and it has a funny way of inspiring home projects. Good news, your hometown lumber store is ready to help make those ideas happen. From quality decking and railing to energy-efficient windows and beautiful new doors, you'll find the products, expertise, and service you need to upgrade your home this season. So whether you're building, updating, repairing, or finally getting started, we're here to help every step of the way. Visit Sigourney Lumber today. Everything you need for summer projects all in one place.
The Sigourney Police Department is hiring a full-time police officer. Certified Iowa officers may qualify for a $5,000 sign-on bonus. Earn a salary of $55,000 to $75,000, depending on experience, plus excellent health, dental, vision, and IPERS benefits. Apply through the Sigourney City Clerk or visit Sigourney.com. Applications are accepted until the position is filled. Join the Sigourney Police Department today.
And we're back. It's time for Real Talk here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. Another Tuesday evening rolls around. New Life Community Church in Wellman sponsors our show because that's where Aaron of the Aaron and Steve is the pastor.
I am the pastor, allegedly.
Supposedly. Rumors have it.
It has not been proven in a court of law, but it is true. I will confirm it here publicly. And Steve, what is this? What is this next to me?
Well, that is. Well, you're a pro wrestler. You're the pro wrestling pastor.
Yeah.
It is kind of off screen. Just needs to go the other way. Bring it towards you just a hair. There you go. Just hold it up. Display it.
Put this
That
on.
is our Male Athlete of the Year prize for our. We're going to have a tournament coming up in August. We always have tournaments in August, which is the dead month for high school sports. So we bring all the top vote getters. We always have weekly polls for Athlete of the Week and Team of the Week. So we're going to have a poll or a tournament going on. This will be our Male Athlete of the Year. What he wins, we've got this big, huge trophy for the Team of the Year. We'll have another championship belt coming in for the Female Athlete of the Year. So nice prizes going out to the winners of the upcoming tournaments. So make sure you watch for that.
Yeah, and Steve didn't know that I was going to brag about him, but I always like to do that. Last week we were talking about Isaac redigging wells, and I think this show is kind of a well digging kind of a show. A lot of small communities in Iowa. Like what kind of coverage do you get for your sports, for your your high school groups, athletes, stuff like that? Maybe a little bit of radio coverage, maybe a little bit of newspaper coverage, if your town still has a newspaper, which is Wellman lost its newspaper, I don't know, 10 years ago, and kind of 4 towns combined. So the amount of coverage and honor that our local stuff gets, is kind of going away, and it's not some sinister plot. It's just the way that media is moving in the world. But right here at Steve Shetler Media, we're still focused on. I mean,
put the championship belt over your shoulder.
Yeah, focused on
Hear
small
that?
towns.
This is not a plastic toy belt.
No,
heavy.
I hefted that thing. That is genuine. That is the genuine article. So here at Steve Shetler Media, Steve is digging those wells of local rural culture and opportunities for young people to get some recognition and opportunities for local businesses to kind of share what's going on and community events. So anyway, I'm always happy to be part of Steve Shetler Media because I love digging spiritual wells in small towns in Iowa. I don't know if I've ever shared this on the road, but many years ago, like 30 years ago, it's amazing how much I can say that these days. 30 years ago when I was a young man and interested in pastoral ministry, and all of the experts were saying, well, if you're interested in pastoral ministry and church planning, you got to go to India or China or these places where the mega cities, like just a regular city with 2 or 3 million people, that wasn't good enough. You were supposed to go to the mega cities with 20 plus million.
Wow.
And just that never appealed to me. I just always wanted to go home to Wellman and start a church there because I love small towns and I love the Midwest and I love cornfields. I get kind of itchy if I'm more than about an 8-minute walk from a cornfield. I just it doesn't feel natural. So I guess Steve and I are just two peas in a pod. One of us in media, one of us in church, but trying to bring life to small towns in southeast Iowa. So how's that for self-congratulation and pumping pat ourselves on the back. So New Life is in downtown Wellman at 257 8th Avenue. You can join us at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. You can check us out on our live Facebook feed of our worship service, and then that feed stays up for a couple of weeks. I don't know, a month, however. Like I'm not
About
a Facebook guru like Steve, but so that'll stay up. So you could watch a couple of past episodes of our worship services. We've got small groups going on during the week, groups for men, groups for women, groups for young people. A lot of stuff going on at New Life. And we've got our hands in ministry to people recovering from drugs and alcohol. So if you or someone in your family is in need of help getting out of those really challenging, life-controlling kind of addictions, let us know about that. We'd love to help you connect with resources to help you or your friends or relatives or whoever get free from that kind of stuff. So that's what we're doing at New Life, and we do it because the Bible tells us that we have the power and the invitation to do these kinds of things. So I'm reading through Genesis these days. I'm preaching through Genesis, and we're seeing some really cool stuff. Men of faith, women of faith who take risks and go out on a limb and do amazing things for God, and at the same time have problems. And one of the problems that we've seen come up first in the life of Abraham and then in the life of Isaac is that when these men get afraid, they lie. They lie about who they are. They lie about who their wives are. And that kind of, it's not just about telling a lie like, oh no, officer, I didn't realize I was speeding. like there's that kind of lie. But this is the kind of lie that is about their identity. And not that the other kind of lie is okay. I mean, you should admit it to the officer because they caught you on radar anyway. So what are you trying to get away with? They already know. But these are identity concealing lies that prevent these guys from living out the fullness of what God called them to be. And so we get to the third guy in this family, Jacob, And Jacob starts to take stuff to a new level. First of all, in chapter 25, we find out that he is the second born of twins. And they're so close together that Jacob actually comes out of the womb grasping his brother's. And that's just kind of it's almost like he's born into this family of grasping and lying and identity hiding. But okay, that's not sin, right? It's not sin. He's literally 1 second old and he's grasping his brother's heel. But then you get to kind of the end of chapter 25, and there's this scene that's kind of funny but also kind of tragic, where Esau, the older brother, goes out hunting and he doesn't catch anything, and he comes home and he's famished, he's hungry, or at least he thinks he's hungry. And Jacob is sitting there because Esau is a hunter, and Jacob hangs around in the tents with his mom, and so Jacob is cooking some lentil soup, which, everybody loves lentil soup, right? I actually kind of like lentil soup if it's got enough sausage in it, and it's like, And so Esau goes, "Hey, give me some of that soup," and Jacob says, "I'll give you this soup if you'll sell me your birthright." Which is, okay, there's two brothers, so when their father dies, the inheritance is going to be split into 3 parts, and the guy with the birthright is going to get 2 parts.
Okay.
So that's like double the inheritance of the other brother, and this is a family with money, so we're not talking about pocket change. Big money. And Esau's like, yeah, whatever, I'll die if I don't eat something right now. And so he sells his birthright to Jacob. Okay, so again, was Jacob wrong to do that? He didn't lie. But he was kind of playing off of Esau's personal weaknesses and his moment of, I don't know. It's just not a good look. Mm-hmm. I used to think it was funny. Now I'm like, maybe it's kind of manipulative. And then as you get into the rest of the story, so you get up to chapter 27, then when Isaac, their father, was old, he says to Esau, "Hey, I want to give you a special blessing before I die. So go hunting, kill an antelope or something, make me some of that tasty game." Because, I don't know, that... Nothing like some gamey old antelope meat to make you want to bless your son, I guess. So Esau goes off to hunt some game, and Rebecca, their mom, comes to Jacob and says, "Hey, I heard your dad saying that he was going to bless Esau. If you quick kill like a goat or something, we can cook it like it's wild game." And it helps to know that Isaac's blind. So she's like, "You take the food that tastes like wild game to your dad and he'll bless you." And then Jacob's like, "Well, but I don't sound like my brother, and my brother's really hairy, so if my dad is like, 'Hey, you don't sound like Esau, come over here, I want to feel the back of your neck,' which is like, that's great. I like Esau. This must be a seriously hairy dude. Like, I know who he is because of the hair on the back of his neck." So Rebecca's like, "Oh, no problem. We'll kill a goat and put goat skin on your neck and your arms, and that way, if your dad wants to give you a hug, so you can like pat the back of your neck, you'll be like, 'Oh yeah, it's Esau, totally Esau.'"
I'll bless you with a brush as well.
"And to my son Esau, I leave some hair trimmers and a comb." Oh man, this stuff you can't make this stuff up. This is hilarious stuff. So this is really funny, except to stop and think about what Rebecca is doing. She is teaching her younger son how to lie and how to falsify his own identity so that he can get what he wants. And I'm gonna leave it to you, dear listeners and watchers of this show. I'm gonna leave it to you to go read the rest of Genesis chapter 27 to find out how that turns out. We'll come back to Jacob next week, but if you do a little digging and a little of that research on your own, you'll kind of have a better idea of what we're talking about. So you go figure out how do you think that went, and how did Esau? And remember, Jacob's the guy who's like, oh, I'm going to hang out in the tents and like cook lentil soup, while Esau is running around with bows and arrows and spears. So how is this going to go down when Esau figures out that he's been tricked? And then how is this story going to play out? Because the deception in Abraham and Isaac was fairly low level, although there were consequences. Now the deception is going to start to roll like a snowball and pick up weight and momentum, and the consequences are going to get heavier and heavier and heavier as the story rolls along. So you all go ahead and go read Genesis 27, maybe even 28, maybe even 29, 30, 31. This lying and deception is going to continue, and it's going to be crazy. So I think we'll wrap it up there for now. Thanks for being with us for another episode of Real Talk, where we talk about silly things and we talk about serious things. But we hope that you learned some things about God and that you have a good time with us.
Amen. And if you want more, go check out Aaron and the cast and crew at New Life Community Church in Wellman, Iowa, who sponsors this program. Let's go ahead and wrap things up, and we'll see you again next week here on Real Talk.